Welcome back. Scissor Sisters will be performing soon. First, though, what do you get if you cross two Northerners with a Swede? Vic Reeves, Bob Mortimer and Ulrika Jonsson, of course.
Hello, Ulrika.
Hello.
Did you hear my flesh?
Ulrika, what's happened? What's your flesh is what?
Ulrika's flesh just snapped.
No, I went up like that and the bits...
Yes, I heard it again.
Tell me that's your underwear and nothing else.
It did it again, didn't it?
Yeah, what is flapping down there?
I think she's left something up there.
What is making that flapping sound?
The fat on the inside of it.
Ulrika, that's not helping. What?
Anyway, shall we start this interview?
Yes.
Sorry.
Carry on.
The show was off for 6 years, and now you've come back. There must be a bit of, like, towards the BBC, told you so.
No, well, it was never
no.
taken off, really, Alan. We went and did something else with a show called Catterick and some other things, Randa Knotkirk and so on. And then we came back on an anniversary, 15th anniversary, and it went down all right. So, yeah, there was never... No, in answer to your question, no, it doesn't feel like up yours, BBC.
Oh, that's nice. Let's take a look at a clip from next week's show.
Oh,
shall we?
This is really funny.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the animated children's show that... Oh, Vic. No, thank you, Vic.
What do I do now?
Right, will you play it? I'll blow it, all right?
Well, get on, then.
Beautiful. And that's what really happened.
That really happened.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. How do your, because you've all got teenagers now, haven't you? That is a lovely sight and sound, can I just say? Vic eating a pork scratching. It doesn't get better than this. Now in HD.
I'm so sorry, Alan. I didn't hear a word of that. I've got these crunchy things going on.
You've got teenagers now. What
Yes,
do they
that's
make
right,
of the
yeah.
show? Because I watched it last week and you had your arse out. Are they
Quite
embarrassed
right,
by
yes.
that?
I assume that they probably would be embarrassed, but, you know, Dad's arse on a show.
Whatever next.
Whatever next, yeah. Well, yes, but what a fine arse.
Do you know what? It was very pert.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you're...
But actually, it wasn't... I actually used a body double for that shot.
You never
and
did.
I did, and the body double was Ulrika.
How many have you had, by the way, love? Just out of interest, how many have you had?
How many what?
Drinks.
Not with that one there.
You give over.
Actually, Bob gets his arse out in Shooting Stars in this series.
Did you find it quite liberating?
I did just for a moment, and then, as
Actually,
you said, I wished I was dead.
You're very good at when we bring Angelos on and they're playing Mr. Bombastic, and the boys are both going like that.
Yeah.
You do that very well.
Thank you.
And that's worrying.
He does do it very well.
Bob, let's have a
Do
look.
it.
Now, Bob, come on,
please.
let me...
Do it. Go on, move it. When you do...
Yes.
It's not good, Alan.
So that's what it...
Ulrika, come on, it's like Arse Idol. Come on, get up, let's have a look.
Oh, I'm
You can.
I've got...
Oh, very demure.
I can feel my bits flapping.
But when
You
Bob
never
does
know
it,
what will drop out.
when Bob does it, he means it. He really means it.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that he learnt in the circus.
Really,
Yeah, with the monkeys.
the monkeys. Do you know what it's like talking to you? It's like, you know when you meet, like, a foreign tourist and they've got a friend, you're just talking gibberish, and then he goes, what he meant to say was, do you know the way to Leicester Square? And that's what it's like. You're talking, I'm just looking to him going, what's he saying? Ulrika, how do you cope with all this abuse? Because he's always mentioning your incontinence and everything.
I know, it's an age thing, I think. But actually, because it's very funny...
I always ask you beforehand, don't I, Ulrika?
Yeah, sometimes you do.
Yeah, I mainly do.
Sometimes. He says, if you don't mind, you won't be offended, will you, if I da-da-da.
Do you reckon it's like in the playground, they pick on the girl that they fancy? Do you reckon there is a bit of that going on?
Yeah, I fancy Ulrika.
Well, she's a fine-looking
Well,
woman.
she slept with everyone else, but not me.
With this?
15 years!
They
Yeah,
take
really.
They're funny, and when they're not mad like this isn't even... They're actually quite clever.
Yeah. Oh, I've never
This is a
seen
bit...
that.
I know. This is not one of those nights.
No.
But, yeah.
No, because when you know, when they take the piss out of you and sort of, you know, sometimes in the press when you're getting slagged off, do they protect you? Do they come round you, or do they get phone calls from them saying...
No.
Ulrika won't let me have a number. I'm not actually allowed around.
I've been round at your house. I came round
Yeah,
and I paid you
Stayed
attention.
over.
What?
You
Did you let
stayed
him in?
over.
Did you let him in?
Not that way.
No, I wasn't saying...
She's worse than you thought, isn't she?
I know. No, not vaginally. Did you let him in your
The
house?
last time I heard somebody say vaginally was when I was in labour. And the midwife walked in and said, we'll still have this baby vaginally.
Oh.
Because that was your name then, wasn't it?
Now, the papers love to have a dig about you, and they had a dig about your weight last week, didn't they? I think we've got... Does it still hurt you and affect you?
I've always actually had a very kind of skinny collarbone here.
Yeah.
That's not an excuse. I am very, I am very thin.
Would you see that in the paper about me this week, having a weave? They said I'd had a weave fitted, my eyes lasered and my teeth done.
Well, I'd ask for your money back.
You would never know that was a wig, would you?
No, you wouldn't.
No.
You wouldn't
Because I'm
know
like
that was a
Bobby
wig,
Charlton. Bobby Charlton underneath.
No, that's been... Oh, look, that...
That's a bad
you
wig.
see,
You have to
that is
turn
a
that-
bad weave. I wouldn't have paid for that.
Yeah, well, I paid. What can you do?
He's given
no,
up now. We used to spray on, didn't you?
I still spray it on.
You know, Wolf on Gladiators had to have his spray of Maine, I think it was called. You could actually do an ad for them, couldn't you?
No.
Ulrika, I've got to ask. What was it like having sex with a gladiator?
I did okay, thanks.
Yeah.
I did okay.
Did that little Scottish man come in and say, contenders ready? Ulrika, you start on my first whistle.
What was it like?
Well, Bob, Ulrika, it's been lovely.
Ulrika.
Eureka, I always call you Eureka.
That's all right.
I'll say it again.
I've been called many things.
Has it been all right for you?
It has been good. It's been an absolute pleasure, but just... And no, it's been lovely. It's been absolutely great. Thank you so much for coming on.
Well, thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. Vic,
love
Bob
them.
and Eureka, give it up
you.
for them. That's it for tonight's show. A massive thank you to Joanna Page, Vic and Bob and Eureka.